Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where I'm constantly dealing with these demons outside, asking people to sign petitions, pointing at my house, saying, get this guy out of the neighborhood. He's a menace. He's revealing all the secrets here. People are like, really? What kind of secrets? And then they just say, no, you don't need to know. They said, you don't need to know. Just know that the guy's bad. He's a bad man in there. So, I got a couple of little, protesters out there. It's all right, though. It's no big deal. No biggie. So let's see what's going on over here. Let's see, I hear, there's just the DM's friend, the one who was, they're suggesting all this nonsense. They're very much in despair right now, okay? Because Herman in reverse, they feel like they're very isolated, okay? This King of Swords in reverse, Emperor in reverse character, okay? Because, they're lonely, they felt withdrawal. They may have to resign from their job, okay? Because nobody wants them there anymore, okay? Because what they did was so ridiculous that they have no explanation for it. All they could do is just keep acting like it didn't happen, but it did happen, okay? That's the thing, Page of Cups, because we get these intuitive messages, brother. They come our way and we know what the fuck you did, okay? So don't ever think that we don't, because creative opportunities are also coming with the addition of new love, okay? So no matter what, these people are going to be okay. We will be just fine without these people. We don't need these people. These people are no good, brother, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. Okay, because you are Queen of Wands. You are the one everyone comes to see. You are the showstopper. This is your DM's favorite energy of you. They love it. They love you in the Queen of Wands energy. It's their favorite. That's why you continually show up with it. Continually. Because you're constantly in this energy, okay? Like I said, who do we love the best out of everybody? The King of Pentacles, brother. That is here. This is the one who loves this Queen of Wands. This King of Pentacles loves this Queen of Wands just as much as this Queen of Wands loves this King of Pentacles. Just know that. So what you want wants you more, okay? Just know that, okay? This is our favorite energy of our DM, and this is the Queen of Wands is their favorite energy of you, okay? So works out. Queen of Wands and a what's it called? King of Pentacles works out for us then, right? That's what they like, and that's what I'll give them. That's what they're gonna get then. Okay, because also, not only are you a Queen of Wands, you're also a High Priestess, okay? Everybody knows that too. We really don't need any energy. We don't need this King of Pentacles. That is the thing. That was what we had to prove, that we didn't need this person, okay? This Queen of Wands showed that clearly, and that earned the respect of this King of Pentacles after they seen what this Queen of Wands endured, what they seen you endure, and then they seen you in real time become a High Priestess. You showed them that you're everything that they said you weren't, okay? So just know that your DM did have a lot to do with this. They did manifest this for you. So just remember that. You have to keep that in mind, because a lot of people are not understanding that part of it. Trust me, they had a lot to do with this, okay? That's why Three of Cups, that's why there's a celebration here, brother. That is why we're dancing around with our chalices, okay? We are jumping up in the air. We are jumping up in the air, okay? We jump around. So just know we are having a good time over here. Just know this High Priestess sees all good things coming this way. So yeah, you got the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. That is you, brother. That is who you are, okay? Just know that. Because Seven of Cups, because opportunities, wishful thinking, options, choices, a lot is coming your way, okay? So just know you will be reaping the fruits of your labor, okay? Because you will have that Nine of Pentacles coming, all right? And then when your DM gets their shit together and comes in, they'll bring the Ace of Pentacles and you'll have the Ten of Pentacles together. You're already a Nine of Cups, you're already a wish come true. Then they bring the Ace of Cups, then you have the Ten of Cups, okay? So just know that your Emperor is on the way, okay? Just know that, okay? Because they are here. They're coming. They know. They see what happened. They see this Queen of Wands here. They see this High Priestess. They know that's where they want to be. They don't want to be stuck with these people, this Hermit and reverse energy, isolated, all alone. You know what I mean? Feeling alone amongst people. Nah, they're done with that. You played enough games. You know what I mean? You gaslit them enough. They've had it. There's only so much you could say anymore. How much more can you say tell them? How much more can you hold them now? Just, they don't want to be around there no more. They're not happy, okay? They want 6 Wands. They want to publicly recognize their DF. They want to say, listen, this is my person. I love them. Look, they did everything, this Queen of Wands. They're wonderful. Look, they're a high priestess too. You know what I mean? They want to show you off in the worst way, okay? So just know that everything you did was all meant for your highest good, all right? So you have to keep that in mind. When they do return, you have to keep it in mind that it had to be done like this. You have to remember that. They knew what they were doing. Just understand they knew what they were doing. They didn't do this. This was done to make you better, the best version of yourself. Just know, okay? Remember that. Keep that in mind, no matter what anybody else says. Because Page of Wands, because you are an inspiration to your DM, you're an inspiration to everybody around them, you're an inspiration to your soul tribe, and everybody sees what you're capable of. They've seen what you went through, they've seen what you endured, and they've seen how you handled it. Okay, they've seen how graceful it was, they've seen how you handled something that would destroy most people with ease, okay? And that's why people are like, wow. You know, so just think, they would have never seen that about you, okay? You would have still had to prove yourself in ways. You proved yourself now, okay? Not that you needed to, but okay, so we did. Now it's like, okay, now what? Now what? Anybody else got a problem over there? Brother? Okay, that's what I say to people when I woke up. Anybody else got a problem? Because I can handle it. Because, you know what, 3 of Swords in reverse, but these people are like, no, we want to forgive, we're going to release the pain, no problems here, we're moving on from this situation, you know what I mean? And that's all I have to do is walk up to these people and say that, and then they'll walk away. They'll run from this Queen of Wands, this High Priestess. They'll say, okay, thank you, see you later, sir, okay? You know what I mean? Because they know that they're getting a pass on that. Two of Wands, because they see how we're planning, progressing, making decisions, discovering our powers. You know, this Queen of Wands, this High Priestess, you know, showing that they are an Empress, okay? They are the one. They are the one everyone comes to see. So they will be publicly recognized, 6 of Wands. So it is what it is sometimes, brother. You have to go with the flow. It's all how it has to play out. You can't, you know, force anything. It just don't work that way. All right, because if you force things, then there's going to be a temperance in reverse. There's going to be an imbalance, brother, okay, because it's not going to be work. Because what's meant for you will always find you. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really make a difference what happens, okay, because if it's meant to be, it's going to happen, no matter what. So if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. It don't make a difference. Why would you ever want to be with something that you're not meant to be with anyway? What is the point? I don't want to be with something I'm not meant to be with. I want to be with what I'm meant for, okay? That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want to trick people into thinking stuff. I'm not doing stuff like these people are doing. These people are sick. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to split up soulmates. Like it's ridiculous. But that's why they're in a temperance reverse and a hermit reverse. Okay, they're isolated and imbalanced over there. Very, you know, very ridiculous people. Okay, because they know that the 10 of Swords is here for them, brother. A painful ending is on the horizon because there's no way they can't stop it, because this Queen of Wands and this High Priestess energy are being seen so clearly by everyone around them right this second. This is a High Priestess, Queen of Wands energy. Exactly what you're doing right this second is what this is, okay? So just know that they are trying so hard to stop that, you know, making you not be seen, trying to make you not be seen, but it doesn't make a difference because you're going to keep doing it. Doesn't matter. You're just creating the energy, and they know that, okay? So they know they can't stop you. Your DM sees these things. They love it. They're so impressed that they know you just taught yourself how to do stuff like this. So it's, you know, you got to be proud of yourself sometimes. Sometimes you got to look at things and say, you know what? I am worth this. I am worth it. Okay? I am who I say I am. Okay? 8 of Wands in reverse, because whatever delays and, you know, frustration these people had, they're panicking to slow down. You know what I mean? That's why they're isolating themselves, hermit in reverse. They're trying to hide from that they don't want to talk now. You know what I mean? So they want to just delay things. They're sick maybe, or they're laying down. Oh no, none of that's true. Don't listen to DF. They're a liar. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. They're lying about saying we're imbalanced. Okay, they're the one who's imbalanced. But then the people start watching it and they're like, I don't know, this person seems very balanced here, and you are over here being very, very skittish and acting all weird. So that's when that's when they start asking questions like, what's going on here? And then this person, they become very defensive. Okay, watch. They'll become very defensive, and then after that, then they will attack back. Then they'll start attacking. Then they'll start, like, you know, projecting, okay? Because they know that you will be in the lover's energy with your DM, okay? They know that's where the love is, and they cannot stop it. So they will do everything in their power just to delay it, okay? But like they said, they're only delaying the inevitable. You can only delay what's, you know, meant to happen for so long. How long do you think You know what I mean? You're just destroying yourself trying to stop something. That's silly. It's so silly. Waste of your life trying to stop two people from being in love. It's weird. I think that's weird to me. That's a weird thing, wouldn't you say? Because Six of Cups, because are you that against unconditional love between two people that you would willingly, go out of your way to lie and set up and have paid actors and do all this just so you would keep two people apart so you could continue doing whatever you're doing because you know that the one DF would see right through you. Okay, this is it's clear as day now. Everybody's looking, they see it, they're looking at you. You know you're the one who came up with all this. You're the one who said all these bad things about us. Well, where's the evidence? Where's all this proof that we're this bad person? I like to see it. Okay? I guess nobody they just took your word for it, I guess. Everybody just took your word for it. Throw them in jail. We just throw them in jail. We don't care. We'll just take your word for it. Believe it. We don't care. We don't care about him. He's nobody. Just throw him in jail. Look at him. He's a nut. He's a real nut, this guy. So, but he's an unconditionally loving nut. That is the thing. So believe that, okay? And that's one thing that you people don't have that skill. Okay, because all you're skilled at is creating illusions with the moon, okay, trying to do moon magic and nonsense like that on people. But the fact is that don't work no more. It never has, really never will. So just know that at the end of the day, anything that you projected is coming back to you. 100%, brother, okay? Because we return everything. We return all bad energy, brother. We don't want it over here. We don't hoard energy, okay? All right, because obviously 501, you people were in some type of competition, some type of rivalry or conflict with us that we didn't even know. This was a one-sided competition that, you were doing behind our backs. We didn't even know what was going on half the time as Queen of Wands and High Priestess until we became a High Priestess, unlocked our High Priestess abilities, because we were just looking at it from the point of view of like, people, this ain't normal. People don't do this stuff. So the fact that you were continually doing stuff like this is just, it's weird. I don't, your DM's saying the same thing. They're looking like, why would you go through all this? Six of Swords. That's why they're moving on. They're just leaving this behind. They're like, what do you want me to do? Hang out with you now? Keep doing it? Keep attacking the person that I know is a sweetheart that I love? That's my soulmate. You want me to keep doing this? Is that what you're saying? For what? For you? To keep you safe? To keep your money in your pocket? When you tried to do all that to them? Come on, brother. People are not going to fucking get your back for this now, okay? What you did is too much. You went too far, okay? The best case scenario is just leave town, okay? Just leave town. Go. Just go. So, just leave. Don't come back. That's your easiest way. But you won't. You'll just stay around and have it forced out of you. So, whatever. Makes the story that much better. So, no biggie. Okay, because whatever Hierophant in reverse, you're just nothing over there but a corrupt hypocrite. So whoever that you bribed in the past, or whoever, corrupt Hierophant hypocrite that you may have paid off, that person knows they're being seen too. So they're walking away also because they're trying to distance themselves, because nobody wants to be seen with somebody like this. Nobody wants to be seen around a corrupt hypocrite, okay? Especially not this King of Cups, because they are not in the mood for this nonsense. They just want to be with their, their DF. They want to be with this High Priestess, this Queen of Wands, this King of Pentacles. They know who is who here, and they've had it, okay? They've had it. They're to the point where they are so checked out that it's like there's nothing you could say to them that they're even listening. I don't even think they're listening to you anymore. I think they're just fantasizing about the DF the whole time. That's all I really think they're doing. Honest to God, I believe that is what they're doing, because they see how courageous you are, Nine of Wands. They know that you were the one who just went through this all. It took everything on the chin here. This Queen of Wands. They did it all. They showed so much grit, so much fire that it was unbelievable. Everybody was they were shocked. They loved it. They said it was the greatest thing they ever seen, and they're so happy that, you were able to survive this, because, this King of Wands is also here, and they've been watching also. This person's a visionary. They see the big picture, okay? Just know they support this King of Cups. They will help you, this King of Wands. This is a very good ally you have here, okay? Just know that. This King of Wands, very, very, very good ally. So it's all gonna fall into place. Maybe, it is what it is. Just, you have to get to that point in your head where it's like, you just be happy, love your counterpart for who they are. Whatever they did, it's fine. All right, it's just the way it's supposed to be. All right, I hope you're happy. All right, I'll see you later. Enjoy yourself. Bye. So it just doesn't make a difference, because that's the only way you could reunite. Okay, because that King of Swords in reverse character that was trying to stop this malicious King of Swords, the one that this reading's about, who I said, from the very beginning, this, you know, person is being isolated, Hermit in reverse, okay? They're being seen with this Hierophant in the reverse, okay? Because this High Priestess already sees it. They're already telling people. They already know, okay? This Queen of Wands. They know what's going on here. They know that, you know, justice is here for them. They know that they're going to be publicly recognized. They know this King of Swords in reverse is done. That's the one they got to leave town. Leave town, brother. That is your best bet. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. It's time for you to go. Just resign and go leave town. That is what I would suggest. Okay, because you could also bring that Queen of Cups in reverse with you too, because we don't need him around either. That character that you suggested, you had to suggest this to our DM, right? This Queen of Cups in reverse character, you know, making it seem like we were this person, but the reality is we were always the Queen of Wands, a High Priestess, but you try to project this onto us, but now the person that you suggested that was a can't miss, so just would be wonderful for our DM, now is being seen exactly as what you said we were. Okay, so it's just, everything is becoming so ironic. It's like, why did you suggest this person as Queen of Cups in reverse? Why did you go through such a great length, King of Swords in reverse, to, you know, not make the DM see the DF so negatively? Why did you do all that behind their back? Why did you bring this Queen of Cups into the situation? These are questions you need to answer. So unless you don't want to answer, I would suggest you just leave town, because everybody sees that, you know what I mean, you have some difficult decisions here, brother. You're weighing some options of what to do. And, you know, one of them, like I said, is it's time for you to leave town, okay? Time to leave town, okay? Just know that. It's your best bet. Remember, I'm a High Priestess. I know. I see things. I see that's your best bet. Leave town. Leave town, brother. Okay, because Two of Wands, because it's time to plan on leaving town, okay, because this fool, they have had it with you. They don't want to see you around no more, all right? You took things too far, but the best part is you did make us be seen for everything we are. You made this High Priestess, this Queen of Wands, be seen as the hero they are, you know, the champion that they really are, this very courageous human being that you made them be seen. So thank you for that, and this fool does thank you on that end. So, but we still need you to leave town, okay? Just know, if I didn't mention it, it's time for you to leave town, okay? Just know that, King of Swords in reverse. And you also take this Queen of Cups in reverse with you, like I stated. Okay, we don't need them either. Their time is up too. We're done with them. Okay, because listen, Nine of Swords, whatever anxiety, depression, nonsensical stuff you people have over there that we're trying to project onto us and our DM, nah, it's all going back to you. You're going to be the one who's in your bed crying. You're the Hermit in reverse over there, isolated, not knowing what to do, debating on whether or not they should leave town. Okay, you're the one who's having to think these thoughts, not us, you. Okay, and I suggest you leave town again. Okay, Four of Swords. Perhaps maybe you should rest, relax. You know, take sleep on it. Okay, and maybe pack your bags tomorrow and never come back. Okay, because that is what we're looking to do with you. We don't want you around no more. The DM told us. They said, we don't want this guy around. He's a menace, this guy. 30 years he's been around here, you know, causing chaos. So, you know, they said his moon in reverse, his illusions are now being shattered, this King of Swords in reverse, this person. You know what I mean? This person really was a big trickster, okay? They really misrepresented themselves. And now their mask is being completely taken off because people, this new world is here, okay? There's a shift. The completion, the cycle is over. This person's being seen as King of Swords in reverse. People see exactly that they are the devil, okay? They are the one who was sent here to hurt your family. They are the person that was trying to keep you separated. This is the main person. This is the one we won't go on more than anybody. This is the energy we won't go on, all right? And it will be gone because the cycle is complete. We caught you. We caught you. You can't say nothing. There's nothing you can say. You're caught. What are you gonna do? What can you say? You're just gonna keep isolating? Okay, whatever, keep doing what you gotta do. Because the King of Wands is still here, brother. They're still here, and they've seen everything you did, okay? This is your boss, bro. They know what you did. They're watching you right now. They just got it all ready. So go against us. Come on, we dare you to. We dare you, okay? Because Six of Swords, brother, like I told you, it's time for you to move on, leave behind whatever you got going here, and see you later, okay? Because nobody wants you around no more, okay? We'll do one more. Because you're finished. You are done. Over. See ya. Okay? Because end result for us, Wheel of Fortune. We solved the puzzle. We figured you out. We knew that the King of Swords in reverse was no good from the beginning. We knew the Queen of Cups was no good from the beginning. We were the ones who said it. And now it's happening. Okay, so now everybody knows who was right here and who was wrong, and who was the bad one and who was the good one. And we now know you are the good guy here. Okay, now we know. So you got the wheel. You got your wheel of fortune. You solved the puzzle. The prize is coming for you, and it's all because you, hangman, paused, surrendered, took a look at the situation, evaluated, and knew that this is what needed to be done to, you know, get to this point. All right, you knew you had quite the maze you had to go through. You were quite impressive too. A lot of people are very impressed with you. Just want you to understand that. Okay, because who's most impressed with you is this tourist. This tourist is so impressed. They never seen anything like this. Just the thought of you makes this tourist get excited. Let me tell you something. They've been waiting for you for years now. It's been like 3 years this person's been waiting to touch you. So just know this person is coming for you. Believe it. They might be outside somewhere watching. Who knows? But it is what it is. This is how much this person loves you. Okay? Because Uranus and Gemini was what the transit we needed. Uranus and Gemini, brother. Like I told you a million times. That helped this tourist push this tourist towards us again. Okay, because the Sagittarius was also instrumental in, you know, pushing this Taurus, which was helpful. So thank you, Sagittarius. This also could be this Taurus's moon sign or rising sign, or both, perhaps. Okay, just know that. And, you know, this Aquarius, they try to think that they were going to ever compete with this Taurus. No, no, no. We want our Taurus. We don't want you, Aquarius. We don't want you. Believe it. We want you to go away, okay? We want you to leave town also, too. So we would also like to see you leave town. So... not as much as the King of Swords in reverse, but we still like you to leave. We don't want to see you no more. Okay, and you could take that Pisces with you also. We really don't like them, okay, because they really thought they were going to come take the Cancer's title from them. No, no, no. All they did was ride off their back and their energy, but now that the Cancers got their energy back, this Pisces is seen for exactly who they are. And it's not pretty, okay? And a lot of people see it. And that has a lot to do with Neptune going into Aries now because of how long of a cycle this has been, okay? This has been a long cycle, all right? It's completing now. So just know it is all over for these people, okay? Because like I said, Uranus and Gemini is here, okay? We got Saturn and Aries again. Karma is coming for these people. It's 100% in the works. People are seeing it. Everybody knows it all is happening because everything here, brother, is about this Cancer, okay? Everybody comes to see the Cancer. Cancer is the one. They are the DF, brother. They are the one. They are the one that had the Taurus loves. These are the two. These are your little people together, all right? So just know this is coming together very, very quickly, very rapidly, okay? And just know Venus is also here. So your love is here, okay? And Venus and Taurus, Venus, Gemini, all looking good for you, brother. Trust me. Believe it. Believe it. A veil of mystery surrounds you. Embrace the enchantment. Ooh, that's what I like to do. I like to embrace the enchantment. I like to enchant people, okay? And then I'm like, then I embrace it. First I enchant and then I embrace, okay? So just know that's what you got going on here. Okay? And the path ahead is illuminated. Make sure you follow the light. Okay? So that means the light at the end of the tunnel is there. It's right there, like I said. This Taurus is right there. They see this Cancer. They see us hanging out under that thing. They're coming. See this? They got the eye. We're coming for you, Cancer. We know you're under that rock over there. We know where you're at. So they know where we're at. So just know everything is going to work out for you, brother, because you are very enchanting, okay? You're a very enchanting person.